Hi, I'm Sherri Keleher with Odyssey TV. Welcome to Odyssey TV episode 2. Today, we're going to look at two new patterns from Textile Effects. One is called Algorithm and the second one is called Vibe. Now, if you hear a little tick, tick, tick in the background, that's my dog Peach. Do not be alarmed. She's alarming, but she can't hurt you. Anyway, back to Algorithm. We have 6 colorways in Algorithm, starting with the Snow colorway, which is a lovely crisp white fresh look, and into Admiral, a lovely navy, working with the new Pantone blue this year that everybody loving. In between, there are 4 shades, 4 neutral shades, very useful and lovely as well. So I'll talk a little bit about the pattern on the top. This is a technical pattern on a silk ground, a silk embossed ground. So I say technical, I mean geometric really. But if you look closely, these lines, while they are geometric, they sort of thicken up in spots, which makes them, to me, look a little bit hand-drawn. So it creates a balance between, with the geometric on top and the silk emboss, it makes kind of a marriage between a contemporary and a more transitional look. So you can use this pattern in a transitional setting or a more contemporary setting. So there's the full size, that's a yard sample there, full width across in the Algorithm, in the Snow colorway. And let's have a look at the Admiral. You can see that the silk emboss adds a really nice organic feel and in a contrast to the technical kind of look of the lines on top of the Algorithm. Okay, so the second pattern we're going to talk about today is called Vibe. Now, Vibe is one of your quiet coordinates. It has 12 colorways that work very well with the Algorithm. The interesting thing about this color palette is that all of these colorways can point to an early dye stuff or an organic dye stuff for their inspiration. If you see this wine colorway, you think of madder root, or rather beetroot, or indigo here in the porpoise. Of course, it has a lovely warm cream color, a nice cooler oyster color, and some lovely neutrals in between for coordinating with the Algorithm and many other patterns as well. So the Vibe pattern also has the silk embossed ground, so that marries it again with the Algorithm. And if you look closely here, it's a quiet and handsome print, but there's actually quite a bit going on. We have 2 tones, light and dark, to create some complexity. And also the slubbing of the silk emboss adds interest. And we have a very tight kind of a warp and weft look here. So all of these, while it's a quieter pattern, it does have quite a lot going on and quite a lot of interests layering up to make a statement with the Vibe. So let's have a look at the darker colorway. This one is the Ocean colorway. Quite handsome here. Very intense Vibe. That's by Textile Effects. And feel free to contact your local Odyssey rep for samples. We'd be happy to hear from you. Thanks for watching Odyssey TV, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sherri Keleher for Odyssey Wall Coverings.